Our mission statement. We serve all law enforcement chaplains and develop those into professional chaplains through education and support. The issue that we have, and the reason that I like this mission statement so much, is because 90% of our members worldwide volunteer their services and give back to their communities in the role that they play as police chaplains. So we strive as an organization to offer them the best education and support we can and keep their costs very low. They pay their own way to come to the training seminars, and it's very important for us as an organization to support them in their ministries, because they're not only having a parish ministry, which Stephen, you know, can keep you very, very busy, but they're also working with their local law enforcement and first responders, and that takes quite a bit of their time. I don't know how many of you, probably everybody knows Terry Hofecker. He's a member of your club. He is one of our chaplains. The other chaplain that probably most people in Dublin know is Steve Norden. He pastors New Hope Church, and they give of their time outside of their responsibilities with the church in a very, very critical way for those of us who are on the street every day. The ICPC was founded in 1973, and it was founded by about 4 or 5 police chaplains in Washington, D.C. They finally figured out that, you know, there's other police chaplains out there, and no one was networking. And networking, obviously, you know, is very, very important. So we've grown in a short, almost 40 years, to a global organization with 2,600 members in 20 different countries. The need for police chaplaincy here in the States is huge. The need for police chaplaincy in other areas. We're very, very active in South America. We're very active on the continent of Africa, because the need there is very, very important as well. Probably the most important, or one of the most important parts of our organization, is we are a multi-faith organization. Just as the world is multi-faith, just as law enforcement officers right here in the States are multi-faith, when faced with a crisis, we can't go in as our particular faith denomination and speak with these officers. That was very evident in New York after 9/11. What we do, what we strive to do as the chaplains within the ICPC, is to go in and meet an officer where they are after a shooting or after losing a partner or facing any kind of critical incident, and take them from there and offer them some hope in whatever faith life they have, and bring them onto the other side of that crisis. We're not the only organization that trains police chaplains, but we are certainly the largest, and in my opinion, the most professional in the country. We have a regional breakup throughout the States and Canada and other continents. Ohio here is part of Region 4. We also focus very importantly on helping police departments set up their own chaplains program. While we are certainly happy and willing and have go to police departments that don't have chaplains, especially in times of crisis, we like to, and we work towards planting chaplains within those agencies so they can have a chaplain within the agency itself. The officers, the men and women of the police departments throughout the country will benefit much more if they have a chaplain in-house that they can get to know on a day-to-day basis, because then when the crisis hits, and the crisis will hit every law enforcement officer at some time during his or her career, when that crisis hits, they already have that built-in relationship with their chaplain. We also, as an international organization, coordinate chaplain services for national disasters. 2 of our biggest ones are obviously our New York response in 2001. Our organization made a rotation and coordinated chaplaincy services for the Port Authority Police Department. We assisted the New York City Police Department, and we had a little bit of help with the fire department up there, but not much, because, you know, police and fire, well, we don't need to say much more. But we coordinated chaplaincy services 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for about a 4-month period. Once again, our members are volunteers. All of our members that responded to New York and Katrina volunteered their time, their own resources to get there, and I think really speaks well to the ministry of the men and women that serve the International Conference of Police Chaplains.